Good morning, pet lovers and our dearly beloved clients.
I hope to use this video to talk to us on ectoparasites and its implication on our pets. My name is Dr. Charles Emeka, Immunity Veterinary Clinic. All right, I'll take us straight to the introduction of ectoparasite. What is ectoparasite? Ectoparasites, as the name implies, are actually those unwanted organisms that stays on the body of our animals. For the sake of this video, we'll be spending so much time in talking about ticks, because ectoparasite, we have ticks, we have fleas, we have lice, and thereabout. But more emphasis will be on ticks. Join me as I take you through the life cycle of ticks. Right here we have the life cycle chart of ticks. Now, tick starts its life as an egg. Here you could see the egg here. The female lays, an adult female, after engorging blood, mates with the male right there on the body of your animals, particularly your dogs or your cats, and then comes down, drops on the floor, and lays egg. This egg stays for some weeks and hatches. Once it hatches to a larval stage. This larval stage, over time, it locates a mammal, either a smaller mammal like the white-legged mouse, goes there, sucks the blood as well, and then drops down and molts to the next stage, which is called the nymph. The nymph does same thing, locates a mammal, either a larger rabbit or whatever, and then sucks blood, drops down, and molts to adult. The adult eventually finds his way back to the bigger host, which is your dogs or your cat, sucks the blood, and the cycle continues. The pathogenesis, how this ectoparasite causes its disease. Now, as soon as your dog have an ectoparasite, either the ticks or the flea or the mite on the body of the animal, what it does that it sucks the blood, it takes a portion of the blood. In the process of taking the portion of the blood, it deposits what we call blood parasites, called hemoparasite. This parasite goes through the circulatory system and inhabits the red blood cell of the adults of the host. Usually when it gets to red blood cell, it causes what we call hemolysis. It breaks the red blood cell. The process of breaking the red blood cell, it reduces the number of red blood cells in circulation, leading to a symptom called anemia. That is why most times when a dog is infested with ticks, one of those classical signs that you see on your dog is that your dog will be anemic. Now, consistent hemolyzing or breaking of these red blood cells, the body sees this whole process going on as foreign, as pathogen, and then a cascade is initiated that increases the temperature of the blood. This is what we now have your pyrexia or your fever. Usually in a dog that is suffering from tick-related condition, the temperature of the dog is also, or your pet is actually high. Over time, this hemolysis, the system tries to clear the debris of these red blood cells off. The process of doing that, the liver walls it up and then releases excess of this debris under the skin. This is what you see as jaundice. If nothing is done, eventually your animal dies, and in a few cases, this parasite or these pathogens crosses the blood-brain barrier and gets to the brain. In those cases, you have symptoms like nervous related symptoms. I will conclude by giving us other diseases that these ticks can also transmit to the body. Of course, the condition I just explained is the babesiosis. We also have diseases like ehrlichiosis would also be transmitted to our dogs through ticks. We also have limb fever, as it can also be transmitted by ticks. Please take note that ticks is so important. It has medical significance, because whenever it comes to your pet, either your dogs or your large animal or whatever animal you have, it has medical significance. It can transmit diseases into the animal, which eventually, if nothing is done, if no veterinary care is seen or is looked out for, that animal might eventually die. And I know you don't want your animal to die. All right, this is for the sake of this video, I'll be restricting this discussion on that, but we hope in our next video we'll put up an active ingredient or a drug that we can use to break this life cycle of these ticks, and then you have several options that you can use to take care of your ticks. Please, I hope this video will be helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on our videos. Thank you.